So just a few days ago, one of the most monumental moments in YouTube history unfolded right before our eyes. And that is Nikocado Avocado's most recent video, 2 Steps Ahead. And it shows the massive weight loss of the former morbidly obese YouTuber who would do mukbang videos eating all this unhealthy food. And in the past 2 years, he has lost 250 pounds. That is insane. Props to him.
Even while he secretly, over the course of 2 years, had been losing all of that weight. And all the videos that people were talking about were actually videos that Nikocado had filmed 2 years prior and kept drip feeding to the community to keep them either entertained or keep himself fanning the flames of drama for people to latch on to. It is actually very fascinating.
And he led us along this entire time. This man pulled a jigsaw move on us. You know how in the Saw movies, every movie ends with some mind-blowing twist? This is it. This is the end of Saw 1, spoilers by the way, where John Kramer's on the ground and he was playing the dead body the entire time. And the man who was talking to the 2 people in Jigsaw's trap wasn't Jigsaw. He was in the room the whole time. This is that twist. Nobody saw this coming. The man hasn't uploaded in 7 months. No one saw this coming. It is mind-blowing. And in case you're wondering, all those videos, most of them I think, were pre-recorded, and for the past 2 years, he's been slowly losing weight. I don't know if he's been going to the gym. Of course, he was most likely eating way less and eating healthier fruits and vegetables and stuff, low carb stuff, low calorie stuff, I guess. I don't know. But some people like John seem to think he was doing it in an unhealthy way.
Okay, well this came out of nowhere. So Nikocado Avocado, the YouTuber known for being morbidly obese and doing absolutely nothing about it, just posted his first video in 7 months. And this is what he looks like. That's like 7 years of weight loss in 7 months. Apparently he lost 250 pounds, which is unreal. It makes no sense. To put this all into perspective, this is what he looked like in the video before this one 7 months ago. I mean, technically, I guess this is possible, but something tells me the way he lost this weight was probably not healthy. It almost looks like he's too skinny now.
But personally, I don't think he was doing it in an unhealthy way. 2 years, that's a lot of time. A person can definitely lose 250 pounds in 2 years without like using medicine or anything, or injections or even surgery. But yeah, a lot of people are hating on him, and I don't see why. The man lost 250 pounds in 2 years. That's an amazing accomplishment. If he can do it, anyone else can. And vice versa. If you want to gain weight, why not? If he could lose 250 pounds in 2 years, you can gain 100 pounds in a year. If he can do it, anyone can. But yeah, it is still so insane when I saw this video. At the time, I think it has 16 million views. It could have more by the time I screenshot it and edited it, I can't speak, into this video. I'm leaving that in, by the way. Usually I take those mess ups and tongue slips out, but I'm leaving that one in. But I'm going to show you some clips of Nikocado Avocado's video and just comment on them. But before we jump into the video, it is just a normal mukbang video for the most part of it, and it's just like a giant pile of noodles or something like that. But the difference is, he's skinny. He is no longer morbidly obese, 250 some pounds.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life.
Yeah, he just said the greatest social experiment of his life. He had us going for 2 years. So for 2 years straight, think about this. Think this over real quick. For 2 years, if you're a Nikocado Avocado fan, or you just occasionally pop into his videos or something just to see what's going on, anything new, he's been trolling us, I guess you could say, or dragging us along for 2 years. He's been uploading pre-recorded videos probably sometime in 2021 maybe, early 2022. And while he's uploading these pre-recorded videos, he's been doing massive weight loss for the whole time. It is like a great social experiment and like story. To trick your fan base for 2 years, making them think that you're like this morbidly obese person still doing these mukbangs, not caring about your health, eating unhealthy food for videos, destroying your health and life. You're really having the greatest glow up of all time behind the scenes. And there's been no hint of this either. No leaked pictures, videos, messages, whatever. This completely came out of nowhere, and everyone is shocked. Like, this broke, I think, like 10 million views in the first 24 hours. I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty positive that's what happened. Absolutely insane. Over 1 million likes, too. I love that. I've never hated Nikocado Avocado, but like I never watched his videos either. I knew about him, I knew what his like shtick was, I guess. But now, it's amazing. I can't wait to see further Nikocado Avocado videos. I truly cannot. Let's watch a few more clips of his video, and then we'll call it a night.
So I am the villain, because I've made myself one.
Bro, he's calling himself a villain. It's amazing. Call me a meat rider, I don't care. It's not meat riding, I don't think. It's just being a fan and being supportive. But I think he can be the next Jigsaw. I really think he can. He's got the shaved head, everything. If there's any new Saw movies coming out, which I think there is one coming out either this year or next year, he could play a good villain.
Stories that permeate and linger and infect the minds of the ants. Influence the ants. Brainwash the ants. You are the ants.
I'm actually scared. I'm actually kind of scared. I feel like he's staring into my soul right now as I'm watching him. Called us ants. Brainwashing the ants. He's been trailing us along for 2 years. Been leaving little pre-recorded videos for us to watch. Meanwhile, he's, like I said, having the greatest glow-up of all time.
Yet just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick and boring and irrelevant.
And that is true. People have been like criticizing and making fun of him for his weight for the longest time. But for the past 2 years, he's been slowly losing weight, and now the joke's on us. We can no longer make fun of Nikocado Avocado. I've never made fun of him, truthfully. I think I made one video about him 2 years ago. I think in 2022, I made one video about him and never talked about him again up until this point. But now if people start making fun of him for being too skinny, that's just pathetic. I mean, come on, the guy lost 250 pounds. That's a great accomplishment to achieve. And if you're making fun of him for being too thin, too skinny, looking too sickly, come on, grow up, really.
People. People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet. And yet I've still managed to stay 2 steps ahead of everyone. The joke's on you.
I mean, bro, that line kind of goes hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. People are the most messed up creatures on the planet. And it is true. It's 100% true. There have been some terrible people in the past. World leaders, presidents, you name it. Terrible people who have killed tons of people. And there are still terrible people to this day who shoot up buildings, schools, rob people, hurt people. We're a terrible race. We are the most messed up creatures on the planet. You guys ever see the movie Monster Club with Vincent Price? There's a scene in there about humans, and it talks about how our race has done terrible things in the past.
What can he do?
What can he do?
In the past 60 years, Humes have exterminated over 150 million of their own kind. No effort has been spared to reach this astronomical figure, and the methods that they have used must demand our unstinted admiration. You know, Humes began with certain very serious disadvantages, but these they overcame with wonderful ingenuity. Not having a fang or a claw, or even a whistle worth talking about, they invented guns and tanks and bombs and aeroplanes and extermination camps and poison gas and daggers and swords and bayonets and booby traps and atomic bombs and flying missiles, submarines, warships, aircraft carriers, and motor cars. They have even perfected a process whereby they can spread a lethal disease on any part of this planet. Not to say anything about nuclear power. Oh, during their short history, you know, Humes have subjected other Humes to death by burning, hanging, decapitation, strangulation, electrocution, shooting, drowning, crushing, racking, disemboweling, and other methods far, far too revolting for the delicate stomachs of this august descendant.
I never realized he was so talented.
We don't like to boast.
We are the most messed up race on the planet. We are the most messed up creatures on the planet. He's right. But Nikocado Avocado stays 2 steps ahead. Never forget that. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night here tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love every single one of you. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below about what you think of Nikocado Avocado's video and what you think of everything that we've talked about tonight. I want to hear your thoughts, guys. But the next thing that we need is Queso to come on stream and finally take off his hoodie and show that he is absolutely jacked. Six pack, everything. That's the next thing that we need. There's a fly on my ring lamp. I'm not kidding. I can't show you because it'll fly away. But there's a fly on my ring lamp. I wish I could show you. Let me move out the way. Maybe you could see it in the mirror. Hold on. It's near me. Get off. I hate flies. I want that thing flying in my face. That's all staying in, by the way. That's absolutely hilarious. But anyway, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, Queso. Next thing we need is Queso to stop uploading for 7 months and then come back with an absolute ripped body. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you. Take care. Stay safe out there. See you in the next video. Peace out.